Hello, this is DeNile here, and I'm bringing you a special presentation in this VOD. This is a VOD sent to me by iVnStinger's. I'm a member of the Envision clan, quite a mid-tier to high-tier clan in Southeast Asia. It has quite a few diamonds, and I believe even a master or two in there. Hopefully a grandmaster maybe soon. Maybe Sting will make it. I know he's diamond at the moment. And they're quite a new clan to the scene as well, and they're doing quite a good making a name for themselves, even running BSG tournaments. They ran one the other night, which I actually won, so I like to, so as a favour to him, and to show that QED are willing to cast whoever, whenever, and whatever on our YouTube channel. I bring you iVnStinger's versus Ali, a Protoss. I believe this probably is in the Diamond ladder group, and iVnStinger's here is spawning at the bottom left, and Ali is spawning at the top right on Shakuras Plateau, and they're spawning as far away as possible from each other. So it makes it a very interesting. This makes it most likely to be a longer game than most, and we'll see how it goes from here. I'm interested to see how iVnStinger's plays this. So far, he's doing a lot of droning and a lot of droning. He's up to 14, possibly maybe even to a 15 hatch. I don't see a pool going down as of yet, so I'm thinking possibly a 15 hatch. 15 hatch opening into a 15 pool, so that's a pretty standard opening. Like, it's not too dangerous and not too safe either. It's a middle ground there. It gets a nice early hatch and gets a pool down as well. No, he's going to drop the pool first. It's been a 14 pool, 15 hatch by the looks of it. Even safer than the 15-15. The probe here now is going to scout at the same time as his drone up here is causing a bit of a hassle for the early expand for Ali. He's actually looking like Ali might even go Nexus first here. He's got the pylon down, and his probe staying well away from where to put a forge as well, and he's saving up the minerals. So this probe here is trying to hide to make it look like he's not going to drop a Nexus, but honestly the minerals are getting there. He's going to go Nexus first, which is a very dangerous move if the spawning pool is already up, which it will be. It is a long distance to run. A very long distance to run. He's actually preventing Stinger here from expanding as well with some very nice probe micro from both sides here. Bit of probe micro going on from Stinger, bit of drone micro going on from Ali here. He's going to keep moving there to stop any form of expansion, any form of defense going in there. You're going to have to pull probes to stop Stinger from doing this. So what he's doing now is just getting in the way of walling off. And he's going to have to pull some probes, and Stinger's now going to have to do this bit of micro. He's going to lose his drone, he's going to lose it. Oh, he just survives. But now it's going to be open for that wall off. He decided to drop his hatch instead of doing some early pressure. He hasn't built any lings at all, so he's not going to fall for that at all. But this Nexus first means that he has to add some pressure on soon. There's going to be no advantage whatsoever to that early hatch. Unless he keeps droning and maybe goes for an early third even. Taking this one or taking the Ninja up here. Just go straight for a third. He knows the Nexus went down first. He knows there's going to be nothing but probes happening for a while. And you saw the clicks here coming from Stinger, so it looks like he will be dropping, maybe sending a drone over there, maybe, yep, and there we go now, the early third from Stinger. I thought he would do that. It would come in handy in this situation when you see an early Nexus first and you decide not to punish it with lings or not to punish it with early pressure, whether you be Terran or whether you be Zerg, you go for that early expand. Terran will go for your early first expand, with Zerg to go for your early third. Definitely to make good use of it. You know that if you start the wall off and you haven't got the pressure there, he can wall off in time, and he'll just be producing way much more economy than you. But getting that early third, you know you're going to be well defended. You can just keep droning up for a while. He's got another queen popping too, so his queens will be there where they're needed. He'll probably end up getting another one maybe soon, and getting it moving over there as well, popping another second queen. As it stands, he just keeps on droning. He's got those 4 lings, they're doing a bit of scout. Now he's going to probably check here to make sure the wall is complete and no shenanigans was going on. He sees a zealot. He knows that two lings is not enough to beat a zealot. He knows there's one zealot coming out, so he's presuming there's probably more behind it. Usually this is a common move by Protoss. He's going to check to make sure this wall is secure. It is not secure, so he knows there is a hole in the wall which has to be blocked off soon. This probe's coming out to probably a proxy pylon. Interesting to see if he will continue the zealot production and do. Yes, he will. So he's going to do the 3 zealot push to the third. Maybe if he sends a queen over there now, he can defend. It is popped up, so interesting to see if he goes straight into a queen once he gets more lings. It would be handy to get queen or something over there to help defend. He is going to defend this natural here quite heavily. But the zealots are most likely going to head straight over to that third. Here you go now, a couple of lings heading out now, more lings heading out now. Queen's going to block off this probe from getting through. Will he get through? It didn't get through, so he doesn't know anything up there. The zealots are not moving as of yet. You've got 2 in the middle of the map. This gives more time for something to get over there, whether it be a queen spawn or more zerglings. He's going to actually get mass zerglings here to defend this. He knows that there's some zealots out in the map and they can cause some problems. But if he can get a nice surround with 10 zerglings, there's more than enough to deal with the zealots, which since they aren't upgraded at the moment. +1 is halfway done. and he will hit these zealots before they get +1. Still hasn't got quite enough Zerglings here to kill those zealots. He's going to lose these Zerglings if he doesn't pull away soon. He will get rid of one zealot though. He needs to fall back though before he loses any more Zerglings. That has weakened his push and has meant that he's kept the third pretty well hidden too. Wouldn't be surprised if he starts draining that up now. Yes, he's got 11 drones coming, so he's going to massively drain that up now, which will be handy for Stinger. Nice to see where he goes from here. He's scattered pretty much everything that the Protoss is doing. So far, he's got Overlords scattered everywhere throughout the Protoss space. He's seen that all of this is mass zealots at the moment. The Cybernet core is 3/4 away finished of Warp Gate, and these zealots are now coming out. They're going to get +1 shortly, which means he's going to need a few more Zerglings to deal with them. Stinger hopefully will click on that and see that. He's going to come up here. He's leading these zealots on a merry chase as far away as possible as the third as possible. He doesn't want those zealots attacking his third. Simple as that. And by running around in circles, he knows that they will not get to attack the third. It was pretty bad engagement there, though. I think if he was trying to run past me and failed. He's going to lose all these Zerglings if he keeps engaging like that. But what it's done though is it's slowed down this push, and he's even going to possibly scout that this probe is going to put up. I think he saw that probe, and with the probe there, he knows that another Nexus is probably going to come up. Hopefully Stinger caught onto that and sends some more Zerglings over there pretty quickly. Like swinging behind this Protoss, these Zealots. He needs to defend this push first though. The Roach Warren is 3/4 of the way done, and will get up soon, but I'm not sure if we'll be enough in time to defend against these Zealots. It all depends where they end up going. Looks like they're heading straight towards that third. 2 Spine Crawlers are coming up, but they are +1 Zealots. They are going to cause a lot of damage. He's got some Zerglings building now to help boost these Spine Crawlers. These Zealots have decided to stop. Again, Ali's indecision here is costing him. If he moved forward when he did, he would have done a lot more damage. These Spine Crawlers now are 3/4 of the way done, and without a good split, he's going to get... He's distracted these Zealots enough that he's going to get these Spine Crawlers up too. They're spending too much time attacking the Zerglings. They should be targeting down these Spine Crawlers before they get up. One is definitely going to get up, and the added DPS of one of those, and all these Zerglings, are going to clean out these Zealots nicely. Stinger has managed to keep his third up. He did lose a Queen though in the process. He needs to get rid of one last Zealot here that's going to cause a bit of havoc. But he did lose a Queen in the process, which is a bit unfortunate, as all the Queens come in handy with creep spread and whatnot. But he generally managed to hold that quite nicely, losing one drone, one Queen, another fair few Lings, admittedly, and one Spine Crawler is a lot more damage than he possibly could have suffered if they pushed straight out. 5 cannons going down now to defend this third by Ali. I'm guessing he's presuming that Stinger saw it, and those 5 cannons will defend against these Lings that are floating around at the moment. Won't defend against the considered Roach push, because he is only powering with 2 pylons, so the Roach has moved right up here. They can take out those pylons pretty quick. He dropped 3 Stargates down though, and is building a hell of a lot of Phoenixes at the moment, which will definitely be able to cause some havoc at the back of the mineral lines if he uses them correctly. So you'll see what Ali does with this from here. The third now is up and running and being very heavily droned by Stinger, and he's got his Spire up. So Spire's about halfway done. He's getting his 2 gases now, so it will be a Mutalisk transition, or possibly even going into a Broodlore, as he does have the Lair up and can switch to Hive soon. We'll be interested to see when he goes for Hive. He has got a Spore up to deal, a couple of Spores up now. So his Overseer did spot that there were Stargates up, so he has decided he needs to get some Spore Crawlers up to defend against any kind of Phoenix harass. These ones here mainly, that they can get moved around, these ones. He can move these down. He needs a bit more creep spread, he'd be handy, but he can move these around, shuffle them around. He's got a hell of a lot of Spore Crawlers, so these Phoenixes are going to have struggled to do any kind of damage. There's Spore Crawlers going up everywhere from Stinger. A bit over defensive here, and a Hydralisk down. So he's going to get a Spire. He's going to get a Hydralisk down. He needs to probably get a Force soon, to be honest, if he's going to get that many gas-intensive units off of 3 bases. But he's going to be able to defend against these Phoenixes when they arrive. And here they come now. They're going to take a few drones, but they're also going to suffer a fair bit of damage in the process. They already lost 1 Phoenix. If he's not careful, he's going to lose another one very shortly. And there goes... Oh, no, that one's 5. He's going to lose a couple of Overlords, though, which could supply block him here. He will be supply blocked, Stinger, if he's not careful. But another Spore Crawler down here to defend. He's going to have to remember to muster all his Overlords back into the middle of the map now, as he is supply blocked. And these Phoenixes are causing a hell of a lot of trouble. He's building nothing out of these Stargates now, and he's still mining off 3 bases. This is actually pretty dangerous for Stinger here. He's got a 3 base Protoss, but the Protoss has kind of stopped production of all units at the moment, and I'm not sure why. He's got the minerals to start doing something. I wonder what he's... Oh, here we go. Fleet Beacon. Is it going to be a mothership? Could he be getting a mothership? Could he be going carriers? I guess we'll have to wait and see. This Protoss is definitely going all out air here against Stinger, even though he knows that by showing those Phoenixes, Hydralisk are going to be the next unit to come out. He even put spores right at the front here. Not sure if that's wise place to put them there. Not sure what they're going to defend against there, but you're better off keeping them around structures, around your drones. Move those over to the possible third. Put a third up here and move them up over there. There's a hell of a lot of Phoenix here, though. They're only at 0. They haven't got any upgraded armaments, but we are looking at a very large group of Phoenixes here. You're looking at 12. You're looking at 11 in total. So they can definitely pick off a lot of things quickly. But he has got some Corruptors coming out now. And some Hydralisks. So the Hydralisk Corruptor combination should be enough to deal with these Phoenixes. Mutalisks obviously are not the best against Phoenixes. They are in large numbers if they outnumber the Phoenixes, but when they don't outnumber the Phoenixes, they're not that good. Phoenix is here now, looking at the Zerglings. He's going to waste some energy scouting some Zerglings here. Zerglings have come up here to check about the third. They have noticed the third. He did notice a hell of a lot of Phoenix there to have off 2 bases, so presumably the third was on the way. And carriers are coming, plus +1 weapons, plus Protoss shields. And this is a fact that a lot of people don't realise. Shields actually benefit all units, including air, including buildings. So shields is like an upgrade that affects every unit the Protoss has, right from the probes up to the motherships. So it's a very nice upgrade to get, and it's good to see they decide to get that, as it will benefit every air unit coming out, including the carriers and the interceptors. He's got 3 carriers coming now, so it's going to be a massive carrier push from here, and Sting's only getting his 4th now. You should see how he deals with this. The interceptors do count as air units, so these roaches aren't going to do much against them. They do take a lot of shots to destroy a roach. He has got 3 more Corruptors building, and another hatchery coming. He's getting Zerg Carpus up, but that's not going to really help too much. He does need some anti-air in a hurry. Some more Hydras to be handy, some more Corruptors to be handy. I'm not sure he's got enough to deal with three fully laden carriers with upgraded shields and upgraded attack. It's going to be quite hard. He's getting Protoss air armor as well. So this is going to be 1-1-1 carriers, basically, which is quite a dangerous... And in lots of threes, can be quite dangerous to the Zerg. I mean, carriers are not much when they're by themselves, and when you only have 1 or 2, they struggle to do much damage. Once you start getting a force like this up, he's going to have a total... He's going to look at probably having a total of 6 carriers coming out, 6-7 carriers. Once you get that many out and you have the necessary upgrades, interceptors become very, 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 very dangerous, because they're just like a hell of a lot of Marines coming out. And he's being supply blocked again, so these Phoenixes are still causing a lot of trouble. And a 4th is up by Ali. I missed that 4th coming up completely. So fully saturated force. This is becoming quite a long game here, in which Stinger is slowly falling behind on bases, which is not good for the Zerg. Not good at all. He needs to keep ahead on bases at all times. He's going up to Hive Tech now, but Hive Tech isn't going to help him too much against these carriers, as Broodlords will fall to these carriers quite quickly. He needs a lot more Corruptors, he needs a lot more Hydras, he needs a lot more upgrades in a hurry. He needs some more ranged upgrades. He's got +2, but maybe get +3. This is going to be quite dangerous. And as I said that, +3 has started. So he might be able to hold us off, but not with that many units. He needs more units. The Phoenixes are coming back in now to cause some more problem. They're going to target this 4th, get rid of all the drones. Hydras and Corruptors are coming up as quick as possible, but they'll have a hard time catching those Phoenixes, even on creep. The Phoenixes are very, very, very quick unit. He has now just seen how many carriers are up, and here comes the laugh from Stinger. He has seen all the carriers. He knows there's going to be a mass air intrusion by Ali. He has not even seen the 4th yet, which is a bit dangerous here. He would need to get that 4th, and those photon cannons there obviously defend against Mutalisks and Zergling run-bys. Zerglings will not get in there. He'll be able to build up as many probes as he wants in there. He'll need to do a pretty concerted force attack to actually break this down now, which is exactly what Ali wants. He just wants to mine this. He's not going to build any more structures around this, just mine as much as he can and keep pumping out those carriers. As it stands now, he's looking at he's going to have about 12 carriers when this pops. He's already got 6 carriers out, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 carriers going. 11 carriers going to come out, and he's dropping another 2 Stargates. 11, oh no, sorry, he's switched to Void Rays now. He's gone from carriers to Void Rays. It's going to be mass air Protoss, which is actually going to be hard to deal with, that many mass air Protosses, particularly upgraded as they are. They're going to have weapons too. He's stopped on the shield upgrades. I'd like him to continue on those actually, because they're going to come in handy when this happens. He's got sentries out here to stop any roach busts coming in. It's going to be very hard for Stinger to stop. He's actually going to push forward, which is what he needs to do. He's going to get these Phoenixes out of the way early, which is very handy. He's managed to weaken the force now by taking out some Phoenixes. And this is a hell of a lot of carriers focusing their fire on those. Look at those interceptors fly, like a hive nest of bees just buzzing. How can you deal with that? That is just so much DPS. I know carriers do not seem like much by themselves, but it's like having a Marines just dropping out of the sky on you when you have that many carriers. Each one is like a little Marine firing, and when you have that many carriers, it's just crazy. It's like giving Marines jetpacks and telling you to go fly. It's just crazy. And he's just got so many, and he's got Void Rays coming too. He's going to get a very, very, very high intensity air attack from Ali. Now he's maxed out now, And Ali has seen that he's going to aim to expand out here by seeing those rocks are down, and he's going to target that probe down. There will not be an early expand here. He has managed to go these Phoenixes into an early engagement, which is exactly what he wanted, to try and send any of the air forces out if possible. He needs to be careful he doesn't isolate himself too much here. It's just going to be one hell of an engagement when it happens. These carriers now, where are they hiding now? Where are the carriers hiding? They are moving along the bottom. He's going to sweep down from the bottom through these carriers, and there's nothing that's going to be able to stop them. It's going to be a bit of a base race here, but an air base race, so I'm not sure how this base race is going to work. He has managed to target down a couple of his void rays separate to the rest of the army, which is a very wise move here. He hasn't got much that's going to hit ground though, so these roaches and hydras are going to get carved up by the nice use of force field to stop them getting through. They will break through eventually by the looks of it, but these are going to now probably hover around the air units to stop them. But this force is coming now to hit Stinger's base. He's managed to cut the void rays off, but these carriers are still going to come. No! He's turning around! Why is he turning around? He's taking out the rocks? Ali, what are you doing? Is he going to expand here or something? I'm not sure, but he needs to hit now. He can take out all of the Zerg's infrastructure in one hit with that. Now he comes back in again. Void rays and carriers to the attack. This is just going to be crazy DPS. Just watch it all fall. And he's still getting upgrades on those air units too. Look at that. Look how many. Oh, this is crazy. I don't even know what computer can handle this. Mine's actually starting to lag with this because there's just so many interceptors flying around. Now the Corruptors are coming in to join this battle, and they are very cleverly targeting the carriers. But I think there'll just be too much here. This is going to be very close. The Void Rays are targeting. There's a hell of a lot of Corruptors here, though. Will there be enough? Will there be enough? It's going to be close. The carriers are falling, though. The carriers are falling. But the Void Rays are still sitting there, targeting those Corruptors. He might get rid of the carriers, but the Void Rays are still going to be there. And he is going to just take out all these Corruptors. It's about who can max up quicker. He's got another four Void Rays building, but these two carriers and these Void Rays nearly charged up now. They're just going to carve through his infrastructure. And if carving through that, they can't rebuild it. That's the problem. If he's targeting down another Spore Crawler now. He's lost another Void Ray in the process. They need to charge up though. Start taking out some of these units that are floating around. Maybe even take away rid of the supply for Stinger here. It's become a bit of a base race though. We have got Hydras and Roaches in the base of Ali. So this has become a base race, air to ground. The Vanish being the Protoss has got a nicely defended fourth here, so it's going to take quite a while for Stinger to get through all that, particularly since he's losing a lot of his infrastructure here in this attack. That's the difference. Stinger, he has still got into the actual attack, and now these Void Rays are out to prevent Stinger getting through. I think Stinger will not be able to hold this, unfortunately. It's just too much. He nearly did hold it, but that was just too many carriers set. In that larger numbers, carriers can take out anything, even a full anti-air unit. Everything that attacked him was just anti-units. He had like 40 Corruptors, and it was not enough. And now all these structures are going to go down. He has got some Hydras coming in now, which are going to chase off these units that are left. I wish he'd targeted down a few more of those units so to prevent any more reinforcements coming. So they're both going to fall back now and decide what to do from here. I don't know what's going to go on for me, to be honest. It's quite a tight game here. Another 6 carriers coming out as we speak. What will happen? I just don't know. And they're gonna have to re-meet and get back again. Spawning force to be rebuilt by Stinger now. Another base as well coming up, as well as a base at the top by Ali, which needs to get some units over there now to start working on. But it looks like they might meet in the middle of the map again. There's going to be a hell of a lot of Void Rays. It's just going to keep the air production, and there is a lot of air production. I've not seen this many Stargates in a match for a long time. 7 Stargates popping out. Just mass-producing carriers, mass-producing units. This is not enough by Stinger. He's goating into attack here by standing outside the front here. He's goating attack by Ali, and Ali's going to accept it, I think. He's going to push out. And see this force up here. He's going to push out now. He's just going to crush this way too quickly for Stinger. Not even that many Hydras can save the day. It's just too much DPS. As I said, they're like Marines with jetpacks. When you have that many, and it's GG by Stinger. He's fallen down to the mass carrier rush by Stinger, and I'm talking mass carrier. That was 4 base carrier by Ali there. They absolutely crushed Stinger. Entertaining game for sure. I have not seen that many carriers in a game in a long time. Definitely entertaining game. I look forward to any more submissions from Stinger in the future, and I hope I cast that adequately for him and his clan. I wish Envision all the best in the rest of the Southeast Asia Clan League and all the matches they play, and hope to hear from them soon. This is DeNile, and I'm out.